The outfit. At first, from afar, I didn't understand what was going on. And then you realize it's a photographer's vest, and everyone, of course, freaked out because that is one of Katie's hobbies. Well, here's Westbrook's explanation.
Madrid, I saw the photographers walking around with the thing on, and I asked the young lady, can she give me one? Because I thought it was a great fashion idea for upcoming collection. So I just thought it'd be a good, something I can wear, something I thought it was pretty cool. There's no particular reason, there's no story behind it. It's just that because I wanted to wear it. I don't wear anything for nobody. I wear what I want to wear when I want to wear it.
Okay, now he's lying too much. Now it's getting crazy.
I mean, that's crazy.
Now, okay, you lied yesterday when you said you didn't care too much for the game. You're really going to tell us that's a fashion decision? Really?
Well, why is it in Spanish if you saw it in Madrid? Like, I don't understand.
Well, yeah, because he wasn't on Deportes when he was doing the interview.
Oh, he lied.
Yeah.
But look, it is a fashion decision, but when to wear that fashion choice is why he's lying.
It's the same thing the line judges wear in football. Like, the camera dudes who stand off the... That's not a real fashion decision.
Well, I'm not mad at that because he's certainly out the box in what he wears. It's just when do you wear it is why this is no coincidence. This is him trying to troll. It's a very subtle troll unless you don't know KD is a photographer on the side as a hobby. But
it's not a subtle troll because he's on national television.
And it's bright orange.
Subtle troll is like somebody at home, they're going, oh, I caught what you just did there. We all caught what you did.
But that's not the same as a LeBron troll with putting tombstones and cookies with guys' names on it.
Cookies, man. Bake up some cookies.
By the way,
it is. It's passive-aggressive. I mean, it's...
Yeah. Oh, definitely passive-aggressive, and he looks like my childhood crossing guard. Like, he looks like a standard-issue 80s crossing guard.
Like, I don't get it. Like, I kind of want to go to Starbucks and ask for one of those because those are fashion statements, and I'm going to start wearing a barista.
I went to Starbucks. They had this look, and I was just like, I like that.
I like
Can I get one of those?
In Madrid, though. Had to be in
Madrid. Which there are probably 30 of.
Yeah.
So sad. All right, football. We teased it. We got to talk about it. Many of you have probably heard by now the NFL ratings are down. Many are speculating it has something to do with the league's focus on penalizing celebrations.
Love that one.
No, that's weak.
You did love that. Richard Sherman agrees with some of you. Take a listen.
Why do you think ratings are down?
Because the league isn't fun anymore. Every other league, you see the players have a good time. It's a game. This isn't politics. This isn't justice. This is entertainment, and they're no longer allowing the players to entertain.
You agree?
No.
Don't agree. I mean, he doesn't.
Okay, why are ratings down?
Look, one, ratings are down across the board in terms of television viewing just because people are now cutting the cord. People are now watching it online. People are watching short content and segments more so than watching games for 3 hours and watching shows for an hour and stuff. Second of all, it's a political season.
I agree. They've gone up against debate
nights. It's the political Olympics right now. Every 4 years we go through this, and we're going through it right now. And third, don't use entertainment because the Emmitt Smith rule happened in the early 90s. That was the first time the NFL said, you know what? No fun league. And the NFL ratings continued to soar even though it was called the no fun league. So now don't conflate the two and say
this is what happened. It's called Thriller. Michael Jackson's Thriller. #1 selling record of all time. After that, you go down. Why? Because you plateau. You can only be popular for so long. You can't keep climbing and climbing and climbing.
You didn't like Invincible? How dare you?
Everything eventually falls down.
Butterflies is a great song.
Adele's current CD didn't sell as much as the previous one.
It's a great CD.
And it's a great CD, but doesn't mean as if all of a sudden now there's no more Adele. It just means there's a saturation.
But can we not agree that, like, for a lot of us personally in our own circles of life, that it seems as though football has taken a bit of a backseat to a lot of other things?
Let me answer this for you. Last week, Nielsen ratings, I looked it up.
That's still a thing.
Yes, 18 to 49 market. #1, football.
Football still.
#2, football.
Okay.
#3,
SportsNation.
Football. #4, SportsNation. And #8, football.
Listen, let's just be real about this, though. I know I'm not saying that is the #1 reason why, but I do agree with Sherman that the bottom line is you calling a fine, a $25,000 fine because Josh Norman walked to the sideline and did this. That's crazy town. He's right. This isn't government. Okay, fine. The twerk was very aggressive from Antonio Brown. But I'm okay with the crotch gyration. It's 2016. This isn't Elvis Presley on the Ed Sullivan Show. Like, chill out.
Yeah,
By the way, let's also be honest. The NFL has had a few years of just really, really bad PR looks. You've got some bad dudes that you've allowed to keep going in certain aspects of things. You've really kind of not taken a stand when it comes to serious issues. You continue to want to add days to the week, which we once praised Roger Goodell for. Like, oh, he's going to take over the whole week. But in reality, it seems to have diluted a product.
Thursday night's the #1 thing.
Yeah,
Thursday night, it is 4 nights a week. It is just entirely too much football.
You can do too many CSIs, and that's what happened.
Exactly.
Apparently not, because that show makes money. Money. Some jeers. 3 of them. We are not about to jeer JaVale. I am not doing this, Marcellus.
Why? Come on, this is
he is awesome, and we love him here. I'm not doing it. Y'all laugh if you want. I won't.
Oh, he went through the rim. He went through the rim. Hey,
so what?
Got to get there somehow.
Was it a block or not?
You got to get there somehow.
You can't do that.
That's a dumb rule, and it should be changed.
No, I don't like it.
Oh, Cantor, he's back.
Oh, ratings going down.
You only had 3 minutes.
Well, you know what? In
good.
those 3 minutes, look what he got done.
That's way to show KD what time it is.
Basketball's for you. Basketball's for you.
I just love that he was the one guy talking. I loved it. It was a great moment. 3 jeers for Mike Dunleavy, Cavs Celtics. He goes for the underhand layup.
Got to stay in the air a little longer if you're going to pull that one.
He was fouled. He was fouled.
You know,
Trying to do an MJ.
Trying to do MJ shit.
Oops.
Last weekend, the league refs once again failed to protect one Cam Newton. Will he get the calls this Sunday? We'll discuss it.
This is Sports Nation.
Sports Nation is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Well, welcome back to Sports Nation. Can't remember the name of the show. Let's preview Week 9 of the NFL season. Okay, guys, take this seriously. With the more likely game, voice of €1. What you got?
More likely for Cam this week, protection or neglection. Go Beadle.
This is a weird question. Last week, he was again the target of illegal hits that were not called. This week, did have a conversation with Goodell about officiating inconsistencies, and he called it a, quote, great talk. LZ, playing the Rams. Will he be protected or neglected?
Is he wearing that hat in the pre-conference?
I hope
Will you
not.
stop?
He never repeats hats in
You
his...
wearing that vest?
Yes, I am.
Cam dressed better than you.
Oh!
And me. And you.
No.
And you.
No.
Yeah, Cam
Can't go
got
there.
us.
I'm not carrying his water like that.
I'm going to say something to you right now. I may not be a fashion plate by any stretch of the imagination, but at least I don't look like a cartoon character.
No, the hat was too far, but I do think they'll be forced to protect him this week. He is the future face of the league. The league knows that.
He's not the future face. He is the face. He's the MVP right now.
Well,
so yes,
I mean,
he will be protected.
He ain't the face at right this current moment because he is, let's be honest, they are dropping a bomb this season. Tom Brady's continuing to be the face. I thought he would be the face this season.
He's the face of white people. Black folks still love him some Cam Newton.
Oh, no, first of all, you're wrong. First of all, that is
Excuse me?
First of all,
What's this happening?
He's still loving us some
How
Cam
dare you
Newton.
speak for me?
What?
First of all,
face
Cam lost a lot of both audiences the second he said that racism was not an issue. He lost a lot of black fans when he said that. That is a fact.
And
second of all, the team is horrible this season. They'll have to have a miracle comeback to even be relevant.
That's
so
right.
I do think they will protect him, though, because they do know how important
It's more about the Rams' defense, is it not? Are they going to pose
I think it's going to be neglection just because of Aaron Donald and the guys up front who's going to get after him. Like, I don't think there's going to be any illegal hits. I think they will call all the illegal hits, but at the same time, he's going to be under duress because of that defensive line.
I believe
I hate
nothing.
when you're so much more knowledgeable about football. You and football talk.
Here comes Aaron Donald.
More likely for Odell versus the Eagles, touchdowns or meltdowns. Beadle.
Come on. Eagles Giants this week. Eagles defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz says the team hasn't discussed trying to get inside of his head, but that they do want to frustrate every receiver they face. Look, he does get frustrated. We already all know all that. What happens? Touchdown, meltdown.
I mean, I don't see. First of all, a couple of things here. Number one, the Eagles secondary bothers everyone. I'm a Redskins fan. They didn't bother any of our receivers like 2-3 weeks ago. We ran all over them all day.
Exactly.
So I don't think it'll be a major problem. Odell will get his this weekend, and I do not expect another meltdown. I mean, he's a young guy.
This week or the rest of the season?
Oh no, I didn't say rest of the season,
Okay,
but I think
want to make sure I know.
I think he can maintain for this week. I do not expect a meltdown.
He can melt down and still get touchdowns, so I'm looking at both.
That's actually a great call. We did not have a C option.
I'm going with touchdowns. The familiarity of going against a defense that you play twice a year, he's going to be comfortable out there if Eli can get him the ball. Really, when he melts down, it's because he doesn't want to say to Eli, you are not playing up to your standards.
Do you think he could?
That's our job.
Yeah, but that's what's happening.
Is anyone going to say to Eli, the zip is completely gone from the ball? There's no zip on Eli's ball
No
anymore.
zip.
It's displaced aggression. He's mad at Eli, so he takes it out on other things like the net, but he's really mad at Eli.
Don't we all do
When
that?
there was
Don't
zipping
we
the
all?
ball, he was zipping into the wrong team.
I know. It's been a rough year.
Exactly.
More likely to take control of the AFC West, the Raiders or the Broncos. Bye.
This is for Victor. Both the Broncos and Raiders are sitting atop the AFC West. 6-2 record. Broncos have one of the best defenses in the league, but Raiders aren't too shabby on the offensive side. Marcellus,
Yes,
this is a Sunday night game. Who takes it?
And they play in Oakland, correct? That's not good for the Raiders because they are not as good at home as they are on the road. Undefeated on the road, 1-2 at home.
So counterintuitive.
I see Denver coming there and playing well against a team that doesn't show the same discipline when they're at home.
I think it's finally time to move the other direction in this division. Calm down, Raiders fans. Calm down. I know it's a disadvantage to play in the black hole for whatever reason. Going to the East Coast, they win every single time.
You're picking the Chiefs.
I like the Raiders this weekend. I'll tell you why. Denver's defense is incredible, but they week to week, they don't always have the ability to put up points themselves. So we'll see what Simeon's made of this week.
Good point.
But I like the Raiders. I think this is a real team. Derek Carr's a real
Broncos.
deal.
Part of the reason why Derek Carr has been able to throw the touchdowns and the passing yards that he has because he's able to sit back there all comfortable and stuff and make breakfast because nobody's coming to get him.
I love breakfast.
Denver's coming to get him.
Yummy.
The best meal
Their
of the
defense
day.
is real.
That's it.
I don't know what we decided.
You just
yet.
started focusing on breakfast.
I know. I got
Yeah, you got lost.
You completely
Go to the
derailed when you heard
pantry.
the word breakfast.
It's right next door.
What are you talking about?
Waffles.
Oh, never seen
More likely to score more points. Is it Dak or the Browns?
Pancakes. Dak Prescott, still the man in Dallas, and I hope he continues to be. Browns are still winless this season. Maybe you could argue they're due. Maybe, LZ, more likely to score more, Dak or the entire Browns team.
I'm going to go with someone that's not on there, Ezekiel Elliott.
You're making up answers for these.
People keep overlooking this dude. I'm so sick of this whole Dak conversation.
Why? It's quarterback.
Because we're focusing on the controversy
Nobody's
with him and
overlooking
Romo.
him.
Stop trolling Berman. I heard that.
The MVP of the season so far is Ezekiel Elliott. And if you look
But he's getting love.
And if he's not getting enough love because you didn't even put him under the
No,
question.
Dak is the way bigger story. I see what you're saying, and Zeke may be the better player. This isn't on the board either.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just want to say that I want to make a prayer. I want to say
we
a
have
prayer.
breakfast?
I want to say a prayer to the sports gods. I know the Cubs got theirs this week, but for
What?
everyone in the world who does not root for the Cowboys and hates the Cowboys, I want the Browns to win this game. If the Browns beat the Cowboys this weekend, it's bigger than the
The
Cubs for me.
universe
Stop
will
it.
explode.
Will you stop?
I might need this note
Well, you know
later.
why Dak is the bigger? One, Dak's the answer, and two, why he's a bigger story
Ooh,
because
the
he's
answer.
transitioning at the quarterback position, which is the most difficult position. A lot of running backs hit the ground running. A few quarterbacks hit the ground running. He's one of the
And
few.
P.S.
He's hitting the
Tony
ground
Romo is
running.
off to the side of the stage waiting to get called back
and
in,
he should.
that's the story.
But there's only one of these two who is actually performing at a historic level. We're talking about the all-time
That's real.
greats.
That's real.
So when you talk about Ezekiel Elliott, you're
Should
talking
Romo
about
get his
this.
job back?
You need to stop not answering the questions.
Well, ask me
Look at
another
that face.
question.
No.
We don't have
Ask me
enough
what I
time.
asked
This show doesn't allow for enough time for me to talk about what I think about Romo.
I
It's a
agree.
long
Beadle.
subject.
Oh,
Coming
wow.
up.
Breakfast.
I love it so much. This is apparently a real spider.
Honey Nut
Charlotte.
Cheerios.
Man. What?
She
is
was
going
released
on?
into the wild in Australia.
Why
Let's talk about
Why
it.
was she a pet?
You better look out, Charlotte. This is Sports Nation.
Mama no likey.
Man.
Same
But he's
thing.
doing it twice.
Is that? Time to post to the nation. Presented by Twitter. We have winners and losers. All right, so this kid at the top of the show is doing this at the Iowa State Oklahoma game, I guess.
Yeah.
But I thought dabbing was dead.
It is dead.
When the second you see white children under the age of 13 doing a dance, and it's been fully co-opted, it's over. That is the official death. It's been dead, but that's the
I
official
told
death
you
of the
Cam
dad.
Newton was the face of the league, and that's why. You see what happened in Iowa?
Can I say something, though, in fairness of white children under the age of 13? Empire episode 2 weeks ago had dabbing in it.
Well, that's the
I
point.
thought it was
That's the
dead.
point, Empire.
You know how dead Empire is?
You know how
Fair.
dead that is for real.
I stand corrected.
girlfriend, she
I'm
had
still
really nice
watching
things
it.
And check his report card. I know he bad.
Rage. Check out Steve Kerr. This was it was so early in the game, by the way, when Steph Curry didn't get a foul call. It was like really angry Steve Kerr, LZ.
Well, it looks like he was going for the Golden Globe. Wasn't full on Oscar.
Golden
but definitely
Globe.
a
The
recognition
drinky one.
He was trying to set the tone. That's smart, actually.
Yo, and look at Mike Brown doing work out there.
He was so fast.
I didn't know he was a better blocker than he was head coach. That was it.
Wait a minute. He won Coach of the Year
Coach of the
before.
Year. Come
Coach of the Year. Wait a minute.
what
He
do you
got
got?
fired after 5 games.
He's actually the guy that put the tape on James Brown after James Brown got there performing. Good job, James. Good job. You were the best.
Mike Brown looked like a linebacker.
I don't know.
Real fast. Movement. Apparently, the mannequin challenge is the thing, and Michigan's football team is owning it. But Peter, disappointed Jim Harbaugh doesn't make an appearance in this video.
No, I'm happy. I cannot believe it. Anytime Jim Harbaugh gets a chance to pretend he's one of the players on his team and like perform a rap song or like dance with the kids, he does it. So good for Jim Harbaugh. I'm very impressed.
This is absurd.
Is there a cause with this
awesome.
one?
Oh, look.
I
like
actually like this.
Oh, that's shot very well. Who shot this?
This is
beautiful.
good. This is.
Well, that's crazy looking.
That's like a movie.
That's
Spike
whoa.
Lee
Oh, look at him. He's still wobbling.
Oh,
that's good.
that guy's
Is
strong.
there a cause? Is there a reason they're doing this for awareness?
bored.
I'm just glad that they're doing it. I am disappointed that Coach
You know
is
what?
not on there.
I hope all you kids go vote with all this spare time.
This is
on
why
your
NFL
hands.
ratings are down.
Winner, your
Watching that.
nightmares. Meet Charlotte, a giant huntsman
insane.
spider from Australia, the latest viral sensation.
Nope.
She was released back into the wild, I don't know why, earlier this year. Let's just
I'm going
discuss
to boil
it.
it with some butter. That is like
Oh,
awesome.
man, stop that.
All right,
Stop
that
that.
is-
Stop. That was just bad.
Now
That is
PETA's
bigger,
involved.
that's bigger than the mother spider and arachnophobia.
Yeah,
That's
right.
Not
For
okay.
sure it is.
Oh,
For sure.
but mine
it
is bad.
Well,
He's gonna write
it's
it.
real.
That's a great movie.
That was a bad
But-
movie.
That's a good Jeff.
It's a
grab a
great
shoe.
bad movie.
It's a
What do
great
you
Jeff
do?
Daniels vehicle.
Yeah, it's a great bad movie.
What if that comes at you? You can't grab your shoe. What you do?
You get a car
You get two shows.
or a shotgun, I guess. Something. As I like to say, shotgun time.
Wow.
Loser yelling things. Draymond Green's upset because he claims he's getting technicals this year for screaming and yelling after dunks. Now, so far, he's gotten 2. Any sympathy from anybody up here?
Nah. No.
That is the same
We
dude
already
that
know what
body
you about.
slammed the player in the middle of the court, right?
Well,
that is the same
He's also
player.
the crotch killer.
Yeah, your reputation
Going
precedes
over and
you.
over
We call him
again.
crotch
right?
It's his
killer.
reputation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, he's not the dude who also got into the fight in the offseason, was it?
At the college bar?
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
that one, is it?
See, that's the thing. Is it stupid to give a tech to someone for yelling after a dunk? Yeah, but you did it. Congratulations, you played yourself. That's what happens when you create a reputation.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
1000%. That's what your parents tell you.
Yep.
There you go.
I'm
Might
with
not be
you
getting
there.
punished for this. You're getting punished for all of it. Rosenberg's
Sorry,
awesome.
Two-Tone.
Come back always.
Can't help you, Two-Tone.
See, that's a subtweet.
We're done?
That's a subtweet right there, people.